That's the front crash test the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety uses to rate the Dodge Neon sedan. The back end of the car flies dramatically into the air on impact, and the passenger compartment does not hold up. The dummy's movement inside the car is not well controlled. The instrument panel and steering wheel push too far toward the driver, and the steering wheel actually breaks off from the steering column. As you can see in this closer view, the driver's door is crumpled from the impact. The dummy's hand even flies out of the large gap that's created by the crash. Overall, the Dodge Neon earns just a marginal rating in the frontal offset test.
Shotgun. I suspect the news cluster says the enemies among us as bombs explode on the 30 bus. Kill your middle class indecision. Now is not the time for liberal war. So I go hunting for witches. I go hunting for witches. Cause I'm going to roll. I go hunting for 90s, optimistic as a teen. Now it's terror. Airplanes crash into towns. It's day.
This car, the new Chrysler Cirrus, meets government standards and is Motor Trend magazine's Car of the Year.
3, 2, 1.
The Chrysler Cirrus was one of the worst performers.
As you watch the slow motion, remember, this test is designed to simulate a real-world crash at 38 miles an hour. The seat belts and airbag protect the head and chest, but what you can't see is the damage to the legs.
The center console has come over on the right side of his right foot.
The dummy is trapped, and the computer readings indicate high risk that both legs are broken. We took the Cirrus offset test to the man in charge of the government's crash testing program. Dr. Ricardo Martinez heads NHTSA, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. This crash caused the footwell to move in 15.5 inches.
That's the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety's front crash of the Dodge Intrepid. Overall, the Intrepid earns an acceptable rating in this test. The risk of injury to vital parts of the body is low. However, there are a couple of problems. There is some intrusion into the footwell area, which contributes to the possibility of leg injuries. And the dummy's movement is not well controlled. In the closer shot, you can see that the steering wheel moves up. The dummy's head hits the steering wheel through the airbag, but the force of that hit is low.
3, 2, 1.
This is the Dodge Grand Caravan, the top-selling minivan in America, at 40 miles an hour.
There is major intrusion. This means that the chances of major leg and foot injuries in this crash are very, very high.
The Institute says part of the floor near the pedals is rammed back more than a foot. And the news from sensors in the dummy is not good.
Both legs.
Both left and right.
Watch the front tire. The Institute says the structure of the van causes the crash forces to be focused on the feet.
As a result, both of the lower legs of the dummy indicated the risk of a serious injury.
Would both legs have been broken?
We think that in this crash, both legs would have been broken. That's correct.
Remember, the Ford Windstar protected the dummy's legs. In the same test, the Dodge Caravan didn't.
Toyota Sienna did better overall in Insurance Institute crash tests than any other vehicle tested, ever.